Hello, we are back gaming. It's been a while. Jabber Gaming is kind of back, hopefully. And back in Fallout 4. We have, obviously, Starfield has come out recently, and what a perfect time to just revisit another Bethesda gem, which is Fallout 4. You know, gem, I don't know, debatable. Some people hate it. Actually, there seems to be a lot of people who hate it, but I love it. And I especially love the settlement building. As you can see here, we are at Sanctuary Hills. I've repaired the bridge there. We have some buildings here, and they are not prefabs. I have made them myself. Kudos to me. Just kidding. I've got this sort of idea that I want to basically turn the cul-de-sac that is Sanctuary Hills into a mini city. Kind of the way that Disney does it. With their Disneyland, they have their buildings and things. They look very big and grand, but when you're actually up close, it's kind of a little bit smaller than you expect. So it's not going to be sort of like the sort of size that you'd see in sort of, if you go over the hill over here, there's Concord or whatever. I won't go all the way, but I don't know if you can see any just in this distance there. They're not going to be sort of like full-sized assets, I guess you'd call them. But they are big enough to sort of do whatever you want inside house-wise. You've got some ghosts of the past there. So you'll be able to put in bedrooms, even the smallest building I've got here, which I think might be this one. There's still enough room to put like a kitchen or something in. So, put a little kitchen or something there, maybe some couches here, and then upstairs you've got maybe somewhere to put a bed here, and then maybe you could wall this off and put a little bathroom in if you wanted. So there's still plenty of room to do activities. I'm not dressing them out because I want to actually upload them to Nexus mods, upload this whole sort of area as a blueprint. So people can download it and then you can basically do what you want with it. It's just sort of like a starting point for people, I guess. Just a quick little walk through here. We've got these apartments here. I guess not really apartments, but townhouse, maybe? Townhouse? Another one here. A bigger building. You got like maybe a shop or something here. So lots of room to do stuff. This one's got a little bathroom sort of area. There is that the pre-war or pre-nuking house. I think they have like a sort of like a shower asset. You can sort of get mods to get it. I don't think it's going to fit in here, but they do have another shower type, which is kind of like the one that you find in the submarine in the game. If you don't know what that is, then just look it up. You'll be able to find out how to do that mission. But so yeah, you can sort of still cram some stuff in there. Of course, you put a toilet or something in there as well. Another house there. Another house there. Actually, this might be the smallest house or smallest building. Sort of got this carporty thing going on here. Yeah, so maybe you'd chuck a couch or something there, and then maybe this would be where your cooking station would be, and then upstairs you've got a very small single bedroom, and then you could probably use this as a bedroom if you wanted to, but also a bathroom. So there are options, people, options. So I thought in this video maybe we could go through building another building. I won't do, you can see I've pre-planned where I kind of want things to go. Up to this point I haven't done anything over here, but these will probably be sort of like 3-story townhousey type things, and they'd be virtually the same, so maybe not the best for a kind of walkthrough video. This one is kind of like a little bit like a shop. So you got these shops here that are accessed on this side as well. So it's kind of mirrored there, so you could come down here, maybe this is clothing or something. You could go shopping, and then if you're sort of done your shopping, you come through here and go out this way. I did have a walkway through, but I kind of wanted to utilize the space more, so I turned it into this building. But then also, if you've got a shopkeeper or something, they can also have a residence at the top of the building. So that's cool. Or who knows, you could do whatever you wanted. This one's full height, double height ceiling. Is that what they call it? I don't know. I like to keep the doors shut, you know, keep the pests out. So I'm thinking maybe I can do this building here. It's kind of the last section in this kind of area. There's another little one over here, I think. Is there? Yeah, another one here. But this one is basically, it's all built up around it, so I thought maybe this would be a good starting point. Got a little bit of garden here. This one's like there was a empty area in the back of this sort of complex here. There's got a walkway going through, and I'm just wondering, I was just sort of trying to figure out what I was going to do with it, and I just sort of put up this chapel tower thing. It's got a couple little chairs in there, or pews, you could relax. Now I got to get back up there. I am really in the base mode. I don't have any power arm or anything to sort of, you know, if I had a jetpack or something, rocket up there. So I am going to use the old collision mode to float myself back up there. And I'm going to put on God mode so I don't have to worry about the resources. Very handy for building something like this, because I'm not sure how long it would take to do this if you were doing it in survival mode. Is that what they call it? Is that Minecraft speak? And so the two main mods that I am using are the snap and build. That's basically for a lot of the floor and base structure, and also stairs and things. And then we have the snappy builds for the main decor, I guess, of the exterior, the styles here. And I meant mostly because I'm kind of aiming for this area to be kind of residential, because you are kind of looking towards the water, and I kind of want to keep the main shopping stuff just on that main road there, just because it's the big one. Because these are just foundations with a block of stone or something on top. So I am sort of keeping it within the realms of this residential kit. Lots of options there. Let me just see if I can turn down the music a little bit. It's just a little bit too loud for my liking. Hold down V. Let's go back to the workshop menu. Loading, loading, loading. It is quite heavy. I have had to turn down the graphics kind of more and more. That's interesting. More and more. I'll probably end up being on the low setting by the end of it. My computer is not particularly beefy. It was probably in the mid-range a year or two ago. So it's not crazy. I'm sure, like with stuff, if you're playing Starfield, then, you know, I'm sure your computer is up to the task. And also, if you're playing like a heavily modded Fallout 4, and you want to get something like this, then I'm sure your computer is up to scratch. Let's have a look here. Let's go to the classic. I'm not going to go too hardcore today. Let me just see. So we've got white brick, and then a red brick, dark brick, another white, red and red. So maybe we'll go for the dark one here. So let me just think about it. Now we're gonna have a doorway. We don't have much space to play with. I think that's 4 squares. A doorway, and maybe I could probably go quite high because there's nothing here, and this is just like somebody's shop. So, you know, we have to take into consideration views. You know, people looking out their windows. So, I think this area is okay for a triple story, maybe. So, does this look special enough, this door? Not really, to be honest. Thinking. If it's 3-story, maybe we can do something like this. It's not gonna snap there very well. So let's try this. Let's put you up there. Okay, the brick's on the outside, which is good. That's what we want, and now that doesn't match up. There we go. And I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I'm gonna put another doorway. So we have kind of like a I'll delete that actually. So we kind of have like an entrance way, and it'll be a little bit clearer in a moment, I think. Let's just do this sort of simple stuff on the bottom because, you know, you don't want people walking down the road and just peering into your house. It's a bit rude, guys. A bit of intersection there. I'm not too worried about it, I don't think. Does it intrude inside? It doesn't look like it's going to intrude inside, so I don't have to worry about that. This side I might do, let's go one there, one there, one there, one there. Let's make that a solid wall just because the neighbor is right there. We don't want the neighbor, like, you know, just peering through the window. Just hop out of the shower. See your bare nipples. We don't want that. And I'm just gonna go out there and let's this is gonna be I'm gonna have to, oh no, not that. Oh gosh, I just need to move this guy over. I'm just gonna turn off the snapping for a second and just move him over slightly and jump over that. And is that gone? Oh, goodness me. Oh, is it this one? Might be this one. Has it solved it? A little bit more, I think. Oh, no. Gush. Okay, and I'll just do... Oh, I think that did both of them. Put the snapping back on, and let's move this back to where it was. Go back. Okay, and let's see how I look now. Yep, perfect. And then we go back to the wall. We want this like this. And this is where I'm going to go back to the other mod. I'm sure somebody's screaming out there because there is a mod out there that puts them all together. But I don't have it, and I haven't seen where that might be. And it's slow to react. Let's go to the stone. I like this stone. Nice. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to the old Snappy. And where are we going? I want to stay in this area for a sec. Is that landscaping? I think it is. Can we put that? It's going to go through the... Okay. So that works, but it's like too big. too big. Too big. Okay, what if we try the old doorway? Let's see if there's a double... Do we have a double door that's gonna work for us? We got this one. I'll just see if there's another one. Let's go for the other one then. I better chuck in a... Is that the same door I used over here? No. I don't want to copy it too much, if you know what I mean. Where was that one? Back here, was it? No, I hate when that happens. Let's go back. This one. Okay. I want to open it inwards, so let's go back to V. Freezing, 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 freezing. Freezing. There we go. Let's just turn it around, so now it's going that way. Perfect. That's going inside, that's good. Nice. Okay, so it's going to be kind of like a foyer area, I guess. I will come back and fix these later. But for right now, we'll just keep it like that. Okay, now I'm going to sort of figure out the style. What kind of style? I might actually... let me just have a look here. You know what? I kind of want to keep this sort of indent going up. So I might keep that like that. So let's go back to where we were. Where are we? Classic Housekit. Let's go to residential. Middle bay. Do they have those? Actually, that. Oh, does it have? Yes, it does. Look at this. Okay, I really like these sort of bay window things. What kind of style are we going for? The small rectangular? Or are we going... Maybe this shape, because I don't think I've used this shape yet. Okay, let's just see what the difference is, because Is there any difference? Is that slightly wider, is it? Can't tell. It looks like it's doing something. Oh, that's full length, and then that's... Let's go full length. Maybe that one could be the top one. Yeah, that could be the top one, I think. Okay. Let's do that again on this side. How are we looking? I like to sort of step back and have a gaze. Okay. So these guys will be able to look. We are very close. This kind of... It's giving me the sort of, you know, like the... Like a London back alley kind of vibe. But in a nice way, you know. We got the wrought iron and stuff like that. They're not going to have so much of a good view. But, you know, if you're in the shop, who's going to be looking out the window anyway? You're looking inside. So let's continue that. Do we want to do... Should we do them on this side as well? A bit of visual interest. I think we are getting dangerously close to some of these other buildings. I think we are... Is it even touching? Good grief. That's your view. Let me just see. That might look a little bit too silly. But the thing is, I really like seeing them popping up on sort of like the... Is it the skyline? If you know what I mean. You know, like the horizon, you can sort of see them popping up out there. It's not ideal, but I think I might keep it. Unless I do it asymmetrically where we get rid of those and it's just a plain wall. The whole building could be asymmetrical, I guess. So that's one block. Let's keep it symmetrical for now. And if I don't like it, I can change it off screen or something. Okay, so what are we doing next? We gotta put in some floor. So I like the flooring of this other one. Not that one. Good gracious. This one. Real estate. Floors. It always takes a while for my computer to catch up. It's kind of annoying, but I've got so many things loaded in there that it's just a bit of a mess, to be honest. Let's go to the wood. I want to go... Do they have a sort of... I guess this one could work. And I'm still in the collision. Oopsie. Let's just go back to it. And which way are we going? Let's go this way. Gotta keep the grains going the right way. Everyone is moving in the same direction. That's good. Okay, now we gotta figure out where I'm gonna put these stairs. Maybe we can do double stairs. And let me just think. Yeah. Real estate, no, we don't want to stay in there. We want to go stairs. We want to go to metal. Boom. And behave yourself. Behave yourself. Where is it gone? Come back. I guess that's what we're gonna do. There's always tricks. There's always tricks. And then this will be very hard to put back. Oh, got it. Cool, okay. I'll fix that in a second. So that was on the inside. So we go on the inside, put that one down, and then we're gonna turn around. I'm turning the mouse to rotate, snap. It's snapping to... Oh, we almost had it. So much grief, but it's all worth it, guys. It's worth it. Freaking love. Get in there! Come. Go. I freaking love settlement building. I'm not being sarcastic, I really do, but some of it can annoy me. Let's go to metal, let's go find the small blocks. Where are we here? Matches the style. Come on. I can't tell. Is it there? It's there. Okay, and come back. Yep. One more. Yep, okay. Okay, we're at the top. Okay, I want to keep that, so I'm going to do maybe another stairs here. Go. So maybe this could be... Just trying to think of the space. It's not ideal, you know, because I want to keep this part open. It's not ideal, but, you know, I think from the exterior it will look decent. So maybe we could have couches over here, maybe cooking area over here, I don't know, maybe table in the middle. No, because that's where our stairs are going to be, so that's not going to happen. Moving on, anyway. Wood, that was wood, wasn't it? Yes. Let's chuck another one. Yes, some. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Come on. No, that's stairs, right? Okay. And do we need another block here? No, that's going to go there. That kind of becomes redundant, doesn't it? And that would... Oh, goodness me, I didn't realize. Well, you know, we are sort of going for exterior aesthetics, so you know. Good gravy. I'm really... Maybe this isn't doable. Let's just keep going and then hopefully something magical happens. I might have to fill this in, to be honest. I'm not... I'm going to have to, aren't I? It's just not affording me enough space, guys. I'm letting you down. But, you know, I still like having... I'll keep the section open downstairs. Come on! Do something. Come on. Just go the down thing and the do it. Is that gonna even let me? Okay, let's do one of these tricks. Is it gonna? It's not even gonna do it. Oh, there, oh, come on. Okay, and then this one's gonna snap right back. No problem. Look. Are you looking? Oh, look, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Let's try. Get back in your spot. Get back and... No! Okay. Guys. Just... Damn it! Okay, so, as is the case, I found Fallout 4 and modding is I often get crashes, especially if I'm deleting something and I forget about it and I lose a bunch of progress. I think in the base game, if you're doing settlements, it won't automatically save, but I've got a mod that auto saves. This one auto saved basically when I had finished the first floor, so I kind of had to redo all this again. But I made a couple of little changes. So this is what I did. I am not putting the stairs there. I'm going to put the stairs here because we have the spire here, and we talked about how basically these big window things were right up against the wall, and it looked a little bit silly. So I thought, well, let's just put a simple wall with a small little window on there that is getting intersected with the floor. Don't worry about that. But, you know, just make it a little bit asymmetrical. Just do it there because it's going to be hidden by this thing anyway. So put it there, and then we can just do the stairs going from the bottom all the way to the top. So that's where we are at now. So I'm kind of roughly where I was before we crashed. Let's just do a quick save before I go any further. Okay, so we got to build out this section here. We're going to do the walls. Let's start off down there because I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Let's freeze the game again and go into the building manager section. Alright, we are loaded. We're in the wrong place. Snappy. And we are going to Housekit. Click. Residential. And we're going to the dark bricks. And we're looking for windows. I want to keep in the theme of having these sort of rectangular ones. I don't want to sort of do these ones with the archy bits. They're very beautiful, but I'm not going to use them in this one. And let's go for the kind of smaller windows, so we're kind of matching what we have here. They're roughly the same size. It's a little bit longer, but let's go. So if we do that one, come on, that one. Let's do some visual interest there. What can we do here? It's a bit too big, isn't it? Maybe we can do that for another one. And I'll go back to that same window for up here. Not much to see on this side, unfortunately. Oh, don't fall down the stairs. We're going to put some railing on that. I know, I just fell down because there's no bloody floor. Let's check. This will be kind of a nice view out there. I say nice, but you know, I've obviously got tree and greenery mod going on. So if you're playing this in the sort of base game, well, I guess you can't really play because I've got other mods running. I'll discuss those later, but it would look pretty dreary if this was in the normal base game. If you're in the future, these will be 3 stories high, so this view won't be really outstanding. That view is not really outstanding. So I guess this is kind of the corner that you want to be at. Nice, you can see who's coming in. Let's see, those walls are all put up. Let's put some floors down. Back to our snap and build. We want real estate and floors. Click-clacketing away. Wood. We want to keep the wood grain going the right way. Doesn't want to look... We don't want funny looking... We don't want that, basically. No. Stop it. Turn, just... Frickin' turn. Okay. So this floor's done. You can see that the new design just gives us way, you know, there's just way more space to do activities. So, and I'll put some walls up here, I think, to sort of close this off, make it look a little bit nicer. So that's the 2nd story, and then we got the 3rd story, and then we've got the rooftop. So let's go back to the, where are we going? I want to go back to here. I don't want to do a gable roof. It's just going to be too tall. I want to have a little bit of that showing. So, shell. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Is it shell? Yes. Roofs. Flat roofs. Not this one because we don't want that stuff. The junk peeling off. You can see this junk peeling off. We don't want that. We want just the clean one. I guess the orientation on this side doesn't matter so much. Okay, and parapets, got to get those in there. Perfect. I got to do walls, so I can't do that side. Oh, maybe I'll do it after the fact. And then, is that the right side? No. Oh, this side. There we go. Let's just do the small one for now. Because, oh, maybe I can use this. This would be kind of cool. Actually, no, I can't because it's too small, isn't it? Is it gonna... No, it's only one-sided. I mean, it would look cool, but just... You know, darn it. How could we do it? We could do it. It's just we gotta delete this, I think. I think. No, that's solid. We want not damaged, undamaged. Corner piece. Not that look good looking. I'm just gonna do the standard way, I think. Oh, we are freezing up. I have to quick save again, aren't I? It's just a quick save armor here. Chuck at that. No, I forgot. Quick save. Don't want to lose my work. No. I didn't actually intend this building to be this tall. We'll have to see what it looks like from far away because I don't really want it to sort of impede too much on this. Because if we're chucking more walls up, then I guess we could use this one up here if it's going to turn around. Turn yourself around. Good gracious. Is that going to help it? Yes. Come on. Come on. Just get in your position. You were there before. Why is it the one that you want is always the last one? It does every other view. And let's just... I do want some windows up here, so let's just do the simple one. Yeah. Oh, well, that's right, because we added that little section, didn't we? Is it going to snap? No, we got nothing there anymore. It's not going to turn itself. I'll have to do a roof. So let's just put that there for now. Let's do do-do and do-do. And then we got to do another do-do. Do they have the skinny small window? Okay, I gotta compromise. Actually, no, I don't wanna go smaller. They can just be, I was thinking about it. I can just be tall in that section. It's gonna look a little bit funny, but I just wanna sort it out. Get it sorted. Back to the roof. Flat roof. Chuck one up there. Chuck another one up there. No, it's not working. Let's no. Okay, we're gonna have to trick it another way. I'm really sorry, people, if there's some sort of fix that you know of and you are screaming at your computer right now saying, just use that. It's just so much of a fluff around just to get this thing into position. Come on. Go back home. No. 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 Okay, and I go back to the wall. No, to residential. Theme 3, and it was this one, wasn't it? Oh, I was gonna freak out for a second there. If it was gonna spin that around. That looks kind of ugly. But maybe we can put up some walls. I don't think I'll do a parapet there. Too much going on. Window caps. I don't think I've used this before. Is that too much? Oh, that's gone crazy. Do we want this? What does it look like? Oh, sorry. Sorry, my guy. Just killing you. Is that too much? Looks a little bit funny. It's like a little bit too, like, thick. I think sometimes it would work, but... And we gotta go to the different colours. I gotta go to the... I like these trims though. I might chuck these on. Trim it up. Trimmy trim. No. Get in your place. I'll finish it off properly. I've got to get those cap things. Yeah, a little bit funny, but let's just keep it. Click. Come on, Snappy. Snappity snap. Don't talk back, just snap. I could do it on the front as well before I forget. I'm going to forget and then I won't do it and then it's not going to look right. And then I'll be unimpressed. Unimpressed, guys. Okay, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, that doesn't look very good. That, I didn't see that before. That cap. Can I select it? Yes. Ever so slightly move it. I mean, it does look a little bit off, but you know, when you're walking past, you won't see. But if you're inside and you see a giant black square going through your wall, it's definitely more noticeable. Let's turn collisions off, and let's go to the wall kit pillars. Do we want pillars? Is that the? Did I put that back on? Is it pillars we're after? We want the dark oak. Come on. Goodness. I guess if we got that, we don't need that. Do we want to go? I have a way to fix that. Let's just continue on for now. We'll do that at the very end, maybe. Get up there. Nice. Come on. It's coming together, people. Let's go. Is that in the right place? It doesn't look particularly nice, but you know, like even in the, you know, some game designer that made this game, it's not going to be perfect all the time for them either. I've seen some clipping in my time playing this game. Let's just give the appearance that it's in the right position. We gotta TCL it again so we can get this bad boy in position. Did I do that side? I surely did not. Come on. Come on. So ordinarily, if you look down here, I'll cover up the foundation with the same color as the wall, and then I'll bring the sort of edging all the way down. But I kind of like having this sort of bare foundation, although that's not great. That's not great. I was going to say I like having the bare foundation, but I might fill it in now. Now that I've spotted that. And then I've got to do that, but I've got to leave these here because I want to bring the edging all the way down. So I'm just going to leave one each for the... This one is not really a concern because it's all covered up basically, so I won't do that side. But I think we've got, yes, got some up here we got to do. Didn't get this one. It's coming together. It's looking like a proper building. Come on. Okay. It's not going to look great because it doesn't have the, I don't want to put these sort of big parapets on. I think it just leaving it flat like that is better. Just hopefully somebody's not flying around and like I am now and sees that and be like, oh my gosh, look at this amateur. But that's a very imposing building. Very, goodness me. Is that texture loaded or not loaded, or what's going on there? Very close to this building, isn't it? We're condensed, people. Condensed. And it's sweet like the milk. Okay, I gotta get the wall sorted. Dark color. Just the plain wall. And then you can just snap it. Come on. Come on. And then you can get this. Oh, I can't do it while I'm flying. Don't know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I think this is the last wall, because we don't need to do that side, and we don't need to do the front. Because you don't see the foundations. Okay, let's TCL it. Is it gonna... Perfect, look at that. So here... Woohoo! I'm just gonna run around. You know, it gives me an excuse to look around the place. So beautiful. Wouldn't you want to live in this town? Wouldn't you? Especially if you're in the wasteland. Good grief. You can see there. I've done it here, but I haven't done there. I think sometimes it works, especially if it's sort of connected up to there, but certainly sometimes it doesn't. And you can see there I've used a different color as well. It just froze a little bit, so I better quick save it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, stop it. I really like the entrance of this one. I had a little bit of extra sort of sidewalk there, so I did this sort of gate and fence dealio, and then that's when you get in. And I must go back to this section and put these kind of accessories on. Just, it really sells the lived-in look. Do you know what I mean? This is looking pretty darn cool. This is the last one, I believe. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna have to do it, people. Nobody's gonna look down here, I'm sure, but come on. Come on. To be honest, guys, I can't even be bothered. Let's just forget about it. Okay, we're heading into night time, so probably best I chuck in some lights, and then I got to do a little bit of the interior. Let's do the interior first, actually, before the sun goes down. We want to go clean, and we want to go to this one here. I won't close that off. I can close that bottom bit off, I think, with the staircase tools, but I won't close that one off. Although I really want to, because that looks funny. Let's keep going. And can we get a trim? Because that looks a bit funny, doesn't it? Does that come out, actually? Oh, yep. Perfect. Nice and smooth. Look at that. Beautiful. And we got one more here. Okay. Up and up and up. Perfect. Let's see. This would probably be bedrooms, would it not? So if we chuck... can we split the room? Should we do 3? So there'd be... Is that too small of a room? Because if we do that there, then we can't use this bit here. Can we? Can we, people? I'm just trying to think. I think it's best to move it back, but then I need to put in a wall. I need a wall. Kind of need a wall going this way. Can we just move that? Is this going to help me? I got one more trick I can do. No, it's not going to help me. Let's just put that down and let's go to the floor. It's not going to work because I'm using a different mod and for some reason they don't line up. No. Real estate. Floors. No, this one. Wood, sure. Doesn't really matter. Just need it to click. Okay. It does matter. No, because we got this one. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, no. We're gonna need to remove that one. No. 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 Gets a bit confusing, guys, especially if you're trying to do it fast. Is that gonna... Or is it the other way around? Oh, goodness me. Is that gonna even... Is that not even gonna behave, is it? Is it? Oh, man. Wait. No. If we put... Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Wait. Can we get a toilet up here as well? Am I going crazy? Am I just going doorway crazy? Interior, clean walls. Could we get a toilet in there? No, that's gonna be way too small. Way too small. We'll just chuck a toilet downstairs. Chuck a toilet downstairs. Okay, and where's the wall? Eh? Eh? Why is that like that? What the... Oh, good grief. Just... Come on, guys. Would you just look at it? Would you look at it? Okay. One more. Okay, so we have a small room here, slightly larger room here, and then the granddaddy room here. Actually, is it? It's the same size, guys. I was just tricking you. Okay, and we go down here because we need to do something here as well. Somebody must have seen that and then was wondering what I was doing. So this could be, could we say this could be kitchen? Maybe? And then up here, the living room. So if we chuck a door here. So that can be a bathroom. Everyone can see you doing your business. But anyway. And is there any way I can clean this one up down here? Could we do one wall at least? We can do one wall. And real estate, floors, stairs, wood, metal, and then we have these bits here. Let's just... No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. I just don't want to see, like, when you're going up, see, like, that sort of stuff. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And that is not... Why is that? Can that go down? Yeah. Is that gonna... Can I... Come on. You kind of have to... encourage sometimes. Come on. Just go in your corner, would you? Come on. Is that doing the same? It's doing the same thing, man. Oh, oh, do we get it? I think we got it. Come on. Yeah, just. Oh, I knew it was there. And then we can block this one off maybe. It's not going to be perfect, but Yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it manually, and it's gonna be on an angle, but hopefully if you don't look too hard at it, then you know. Can we actually move this door? Just so we have a little bit more room to move around. And then we're going to do the lighting. So last thing, another quick save, because I don't want that to blow up. Almost done, folks. We'll put in some lights and then we will go have a look, see what this looks like. Now I am using these ones which don't actually require power. I guess if you wanted to download this later. A little bit too bright, I think. I like the warmer glow personally. If you want to download this later, when I release it, then you could just delete it, put in your own power, do your own lighting, whatever you want. Although I'm not super familiar with the whatchamacallit, blueprint system. I know there's a mod for it, but I haven't really looked into it too much. Doing some funny, it's not giving me any room to do it. Come on. It's just gonna have to do. What the? But we need it, it looks like, because that's where the roof starts, unfortunately. It's not, I mean, it's pretty ugly texture, to be honest. Gotta be honest, it's not the best looking texture. I'm just kind of guessing because it's not behaving itself with the mouse when I'm scrolling. Look, it's good enough, alright? And where do we want to put this? Do we want to put it like right in the middle there? That's kind of cool. And it's a little bit dark in this alleyway. Feel sorry for that guy that lives there. Guy or gal. Don't really want to put it on top of that. What does that look like? But it does free up space. Maybe I'll do it. Is that central? Yeah, kinda. So, I think that is about it for now. It's basically how I've been building up these buildings. It's kind of interesting. We've got these sort of sun bay window things going on, and then we've got this sort of asymmetrical kind of aspect to it. Let's just toggle the markers so we can kind of get a good look. Very good. Let's just do some TCL as well. Is that working? It's working. Oh, I forgot the light at the top. That would probably help things a little bit. Help sell it a little bit. I won't do that off camera. But she's very close to that building. Maybe going forward I won't do them as condensed. There's still a couple more plots I have to do. Oh, there's some guy there. A couple more plots I have to do, so I'll probably finish those out and then maybe just space them out a little bit better next time. Because I think we are getting a little bit close on that one. This one might be okay, just because there is a little bit of gap around there. So this will be next, maybe. And then I got this one over here. That one might be a fun one. But yeah. Very cool. And then I've got these three here. As I said, they're going to be like townhouse type thing. And then I got a couple over here. And then I have to plan out what I'm going to do with the rest of it. Because I want it to look like a cool little city. And I think I've got, it's starting to come together. But yeah, this is us so far. I mean, you can subscribe if you want. It might give me motivation to keep on going. Well, I'm going to do it anyway, but, I'm just trying to appeal to your emotions here. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.